officials of the Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission, members of the DPWH management, the regional bureaus, project and service directors, district engineers, my fellow public servants, a pleasant good morning. Since I took my oath of office before President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, my goal is to push for the realization of the golden age of infrastructure through Build, 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 and execute policies that will prevent corruption in all stages of project implementation. In the past 4 years, we share in celebrating our success of each attained targets, completed projects, and all progress and achievements, especially on the ground. We've watched and heard stories about corruption scandals, which weaken the courage needed to sustain our moral recovery initiatives. But I want to assure the President and the public that I will continue to implement the stringent action against the perceived corruption in the department to safeguard people's money and that the wrongdoings goes punished. We have our major anti-graft and corruption policies and programs that include setting up a system that requires audit in all technical process of projects and requiring geotagged photo monitoring of DPWH projects before project implementation, upon mobilization, monthly progress, and completion. We also have the document tracking system for civil works, consultancy services, and procurement of goods in all DPWH offices nationwide, which allows online monitoring of contractors, consultants, and suppliers' transactions. We also issued policies allowing contractors to apply and update profile online, as well as submit bidding online, as to further reduce human intervention and corruption probability. In the past, we have concentrated on the duly authorized observers and engaged accredited civil service organizations as monitors of the procurement proceedings. We have meaningful actions to open up government spending to exclude corrupt bidders from public contracting, with the general public now able to witness bidding activities via online streaming in social media platforms of the DPWH procurement process. DPWH has intensified its drive against errant contractors through blacklisting for violating government contracts and penalizing by preventing from participating in all government projects. In light of the recent reports, the DPWH Task Force Against Graft and Corruption was created to investigate anomalies allegedly perpetrated by officials and or employees of the department based on valid complaints. We've already had several office heads involved in corrupt practices who were relieved from their posts, while there's been a reshuffle and reassignments, also to ensure that no more business as usual. We have set out the actions that need to be taken, and today, as part of the DPWH commitment to cleanse the department and curb corruption, we will be signing this morning, April 12, 2021, a manifesto against corruption as part of its support to the Presidential Anti-Corruption Commission. There is an urgent need to address corruption in the form of undue influence and conflict of interest to opaque public contracts and dirty money. Together, I am calling everyone to join the fight and commit to taking bold steps towards ending corruption in the DPWH. Let us close the loopholes available for those corrupt actors to prevent the department from being used as a safe haven. Be a leader that leads the way in the fight against corruption that has damaged the confidence of this department. So the Filipino people want to see evidence from this pledge to root out corruption, as it hurts business and acts as a brake to our economic growth. So together, free ourselves from corrupt practices and combat corruption in our own offices, so we become one of the greatest public servants the Filipinos need and deserve. So again, I'd like to thank the PACC, led by a man I know very well, who's very good, and his integrity is beyond reproach. I'd like to thank PACC Commissioner Greco Belgica, and also all the members of the PACC. It's an honor for us to all be here for this very important event today. So thank you for joining us in this online event. Mabuhay po ang DPWH at mabuhay po ang PACC. Maraming salamat po.